We start tonight at 5 o'clock with a teen caught in the chaos. Good evening, everyone. I'm Phil Sanchez.
And I'm Derek Dennis. A mom has come forward to recount the horror of finding out her daughter was shot in the downtown mass shooting on July 4th weekend. She talked with News 8's Malia Van Ostrand, and she joins us now. Malia, can't imagine what this mother's going through.
Yeah, she's going through a lot. It's still kind of shocking to her that this even happened in the first place. That shooting left 2 people dead and 5 others hurt. Bianca Killebrew wants the violence to stop and is urging others to step up. She says that enforcing the curfew is a start.
She was grazed in her arm with a bullet. She was so scared. She was actually, hiding behind cars when that happened. So as a mother, I'm just like, wow. It made me look at things different.
Bianca Killebrew says her 18-year-old daughter was in the wrong place at the wrong time. A painful reminder that shootings can happen anywhere in the city. While her daughter is healing physically, the emotional scars remain. Killebrew fully supports the city's curfew, hoping it will help keep more teens off the streets at night and out of harm's way.
I don't think I will let my other children go, not right now, and until I see and know that things are more structured.
This past weekend, the 10-Point Coalition, led by Reverend Charles Harrison, stepped up downtown to help enforce the curfew and encourage peace. IMPD reported that there were no curfew violations in that area.
I think a lot of parents who came down there had their children, so they didn't just send their children, they came with them. And then other parents decided, since they could not come, they were not going to let their children go downtown, and that was key.
But Harrison says there's still work to be done across the city and hopes to see better follow-through in the future from city leaders. He says it's crucial to continue to build connections.
When you have those kind of relationships, it really helps to tamp down violence because people share stuff with you. You can get in front potential acts of violence when you know the people who are involved, who may be in conflict with one another.
As Killebrew sees it, change starts with honest conversations and the courage to speak up.
I just say to the parents, keep praying, and to the kids, put the guns down. Life is too short.
The 10-Point Coalition says it will continue its patrols in hotspot areas across Indianapolis and hopes more parents and children continue to follow curfew and seek better conflict resolution. I'm Malia Van Ostrand for Wish TV and WishTV.com.
All right, Malia, thank you very much. Well, the Marion County Prosecutor's Office pushing back on a proposal to have the state take over the Miles Square. News 8's government reporter Garrett Berquist has been looking into the questions this type of move would raise. He joins us now live from downtown. Hi, Garrett.
A state senator wants to put all of this area under state control. An expert in local governance says that's probably technically constitutional, but there's a lot more to it than flooding downtown with state troopers. Marion County Prosecutor Ryan Mears says if state lawmakers are unhappy with public safety in his county, they have only themselves to blame.
When they talk about taking over Marion County, they already have with our judges. We don't get to elect our judges in Marion County. They're appointed by the governor. And so we've already seen this quote unquote state control at the local level here in Marion County, and they complain about the very people that they appoint pursuant to a law that they drafted.
State Senator Michael Young has proposed placing the entire Miles Square under state control. The state police would patrol it, and the Attorney General would prosecute any crimes committed there. Young says the Miles Square would pay for itself. He says the money would come from existing hotel and lodging taxes and property taxes, for example. One expert in local governance says he's not so sure.
Most cities in their downtowns, they've set up tax incremental financing districts to bring in businesses. They've set up redevelopment districts. So the state, in effect, has all these economic development, downtown development issues that have already been dealt with by the city of Indianapolis that, in effect, they're either going to be interfering with or they're going to be grandfathering in, which is going to affect the tax flow into the city.
Helmke is a former Republican mayor of Fort Wayne. He says if the state takes over the Miles Square, that means state agencies will have to figure out day-to-day problems, such as fixing potholes. He says the move probably is technically legal, with the possible exception of taking prosecutions away from the elected county prosecutor.
But the thing that bothers me most is this idea that we don't need a local democracy. That we don't trust the local voters to do what's best. In effect, it's the legislature once again saying, we don't like the mayor you chose. We don't like the council you chose. We don't like the way your police department's working. We know best.
Mears says if state lawmakers were serious about helping Marion County, they would come to him and city officials with ideas on how to collaborate.
Unfortunately, you just have a lot of people who are out there offering criticisms with no solutions, or solutions that ignore the actual problem and the reality that people are dealing with every single day.
Young told me on Monday he's still working on the exact language, and that will take some time. The next legislative session doesn't even begin until January. I'm Garrett Bergquist for Wish TV and WishTV.com.